What's going on, guys? And I'm back with another tea taste testing and review, and today we're looking at Matcha Green Tea by EverlasTea. Now this is a tea that the people over at Everlast sent me probably back in October, but I've yet to get a chance to try it, and that changes now. I've been snowed in all day, so I figured what better than to finally open this bad boy up, get a nice, hopefully nice, cup of matcha out of this, and let you guys know what it tastes like. Now, for anyone who doesn't know, matcha is prepared a lot differently than regular tea, where regular tea usually steep the leaves. Matcha is actually grounded up green tea leaves that you kind of infuse with water to an extent where it's like almost like making instant coffee, and then you basically drink the liquid that's formed of it, which I think makes it kind of cool. You get a lot more of the antioxidants and the potentness from the green tea, because it's basically, what's the word I'm looking for? Concentrated green tea powder. As you can see from the front of this, the caffeine level's high, and that's because pretty much 1 cup of matcha is equal to like 4 cups of regular green tea. Now, preparing this offhand, I noticed that from other matchas I've had, this is a lot darker of a green, which to me kind of makes it feel like it's more pure of a green tea. There's no added sugars or like colors, but who knows? That's why we're gonna try this one out. We're gonna see what kind of flavor we get. So let's get into this. I've prepared what's pretty much a 16-ounce mug full of this. I haven't had matcha in a while, so I don't know if my taste buds are gonna be a little off with it, because I've been drinking regular tea minus a matcha green tea by Buddha Teas. But actual matcha powder is interesting because you can't really just mix it in the water. You kind of have to whisk it through to make it more of a defined drink. And matcha is interesting also because if you don't drink it within the right amount of time, it actually starts to separate and clump up. So we're going to start drinking this before that has a chance to happen. Now, offhand, it smells like green tea. And this is unflavored matcha, so it should smell like green tea. So that's a plus right there. Huh. So it definitely has a very green tea flavor to it. I don't want to say bland as like an insult, but it is very bland. A lot of matchas I've had have had flavors to them, so I think I'm a little bit expecting that. But this does taste like if you were to prepare a regular cup of green tea, which doesn't make it a bad thing. It definitely just makes it for a unique taste that I'm not really used to. Also, depending the purity of the matcha could also account for the flavor. It kind of reminds me of like a sencha tea, which sencha green tea is like probably the purest form of green tea leaves you're gonna ever find, and that's what this is kind of reminding me of. I also might have added a little bit more matcha than I should have. It's supposed to be 1 teaspoon. I might have put a little bit more than that, which could also account for the flavor, because matcha, from my understanding, is supposed to be a nice mellow flavor. Not that this isn't a mellow flavor, it's just a little strong. But I would definitely recommend it if you're a tea drinker, if you're a matcha drinker. It's definitely a tea that you can taste the purity in the tea. It's not sweet. I didn't put anything in it. So overall, it's a nice, delectable green tea taste that I would definitely recommend. The color is interesting. I'm not going to say it's bad. It's just a different shade of green than I'm used to. Sorry, I keep looking back at my cup just to kind of give you guys a little bit more of a description. And pretty much, you would heat the water up, at least for this matcha, to 170 degrees Fahrenheit, put 1 teaspoon and whisk it for 1 minute to 2 minutes. And make sure everything kind of infuses with itself, if that makes sense. The powder wasn't clumpy. The powder went in nice and, blended nice and smooth. I guess that's the word I should have been using. And overall, as I mentioned, it's a good tasting matcha. For people who aren't used to matcha or are used to flavored matcha, this might be a little bit of a difference to you. But if you're a regular matcha drinker, I would say this is probably right down your alley. Yet again, I want to thank the people over at EverlasTea for sending this one over to me, guys. That's been EverlasTea's Matcha Green Tea Powder. If you guys have had this, what was your thoughts? What did you think of the flavor? If you guys have had any other matchas that you want to tell me about, leave that all in the comments below. Guys, thank you for watching my video. Go check out all my other videos and subscribe to the channel. You guys viewing my channel is the reason I keep doing this. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank the people over at EverlasTea. Let me go enjoy this tea, watch a movie, and as always, until next time.